Okay, hi class. So in this video is the revision for standard form, or we call it scientific notation. Alright, so still remember all the prefix that we use. So I share already in the WhatsApp group. Alright, so when we have the number is too big or too small. Alright, so for example, here we have 8 million. So we have to write a lot of zero. So if it's too small, we have to write a lot of zero, 0.007. Right? So to make it simpler or easy to read and write, we use standard form. So that's why we have to learn how to write the number into simpler form. So what is it simpler form? Standard form. Alright, so you have to remember the rule number 1, when a should be more or equal to 1, or a is less than 10, and number 2, n is an integer. So a times 10 to the power of n is the standard form. Okay, so to be clear, for example, we have 1500000, how many zero, right? So we calculate how many zero here. So 0, we have to get a less than 10 and more than 1. So we move 9 steps to get number of a less than 10 more and equals to 1. So here we got 1.5. Alright, so n, you have to remember, n is depends on the direction it move. Alright, so if it move from if it move to the left, so it is a positive integer, and if it move to the right, it is a negative integer. So here we have 9 step, we move 9 step, so which mean we have 9 and it move to the left, so positive 9. Right, so the answer we got, just substitute inside the formula, 1.5 times 10 to the power of 9. Alright, so we look at too small. So question number 2, we have, oh, so many zero. I don't even want to read it. Alright, okay. So now first step, we move the decimal point to the right. So bila kita move to the right, so nilai n dia mesti negatif. Okay. So rules yang tadi untuk tukarkan kepada standard form, nilai a tu mesti kurang daripada 10. Alright, so kita gerakkan. So kita tunggu dia gerakkan. Alright, so kita stop dekat 1.7 sebab kalau kita buat sampai belakang 17 dah more than 10. Okay, so n kita sebab ada 17 step. Tadi kira, so boleh tengok ada 17 step. So bila dia gerak ke kanan, dia negatif. Right, so A 1.7 masukkan dalam standard form. 1.7 times 10 to the power of negative 17.